Hi friends, welcome back to Agape Science and Baking. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Avery.
And today we're talking about osmosis.
What's osmosis?
Well, do you remember we talked about Jello and we talked about algae?
Yes.
Well, they all work with the same principle as osmosis, which means that they trap a lot of water inside the molecules and they create these really thin layers.
What are thin layers?
Well, they're actually called like membranes, and osmosis has to do with the water traveling in between that small membrane. You know how when we make our Jello, we can add a little bit of water and then a little bit of more water and a little more, and our Jello will absorb it and get bigger. Yeah, that's kind of what osmosis is.
Okay.
Okay. I think it would work better if I showed you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can do that.
You can?
Yes.
It's kind of the same thing as a towel, but different.
Okay.
When there's a big puddle of water,
Mhm.
this, you just use a sponge.
Yeah.
And then you just let it sit for hours. Then you just suck it all up, and then just squeeze it out.
Right.
Can I show you what I mean?
Well, we're going to show everybody, and that's kind of like the basis of osmosis, but it's just a little bit different because osmosis is very, very selective about the fluid that it allows to soak in. Where sponges will soak up anything during osmosis, it's usually just water. So let me ask you this. What happens when you eat a lollipop? Does it get bigger or smaller? That's because you're licking on it and it dissolves away, right?
Yeah, and I also suck on it.
But when you put Jello in your mouth, does Jello dissolve away or does it kind of stay?
Kind of stay.
And you kind of got to mush it with your tongue and swallow it?
Wait, it reminds me of something. How we did it with all those flavored jellos with the blindfold.
And when we put the Jello in our mouth, it doesn't really dissolve, does it?
Yeah. And I guess all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you guess only one.
Our friends are going to have to go back and look at that video because you cheated.
Me?
You?
How?
You cheated. You were looking. I saw you. You were cheating.
I was not cheating.
But that is kind of how osmosis works. It doesn't break down. It absorbs more liquid. So I've got the perfect way that we can show this.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
I want some baby.
So, science experiment first, then gummy bears. But before we do our science experiment, we have to have a
brains at work question.
Yes. We have to have a brains at work question. I'm going to put these gummy bears right here where they're nice and safe. So, since we're using gummy bears, I think it's only fitting to ask a question about gummy bears. So, my question to you is, tongue in your mouth, please.
Ooh, that's easy.
What's the original name of gummy bears? And where were they created? Do you know?
I know only one thing.
What do you know?
A gummy bear song. I'm a gummy bear, because I'm a gummy bear.
That's not the answer to the question, ma'am. Gummy bear song is not the answer. All right, let's ask our friends at home. Friends, do you guys know the original name of gummy bears and where they were created?
Gummy bears.
We're going to give you guys a chance to think of your answer. And in the meantime, let's get set up for our experiment. Are you ready?
Gummy bears.
Be right back.
So we have our salt. We have our regular water. We have our vinegar. And we have our sugar water.
And then we have 2 gummy bears. One gummy bear will be our test gummy bear.
What test gummy bear?
And then one gummy bear will be our control gummy bear.
Wait, where's our test gummy bear?
The 2 gummy bears on the top. And what I'm going to do is let's go ahead, take one gummy bear from each jar and put it in here. These gummy bears are our control gummy bears. That means you can't eat them.
We just gotta save them?
Yes, we have to save them.
Forever?
Till the end of the experiment. Deal?
We can eat them?
Maybe.
Now we gotta eat them.
Okay, so I'm going to set these aside. So now that our control gummy bears are safe, we're going to go ahead. We've got salt water here. We've got sugar water in that one at the end. Let's go ahead.
In the meantime, let's open this.
Yeah, let's add our regular water. So now osmosis works by allowing some substances to travel through that membrane or the flimsy outer shell. So since...
Are you both going to taste them?
We're not tasting. So since gummy bears are made out of gelatin, a lot like Jell-O, they should react the same way, right? Mm-hmm. Which means, so should they dissolve or should they absorb?
Absorb.
Okay. Now, we made sure to have different liquids. Don't pull on it because you're going to mess it up.
Okay.
So we made sure to have different liquids because not all liquids will absorb. So we're going to see which ones will, okay? Mm-hmm. So, you ready to drop your gummies in? No, you're going to mix them up.
All of them?
So we're going to put one in the salt water.
Here.
One in there. One in the vinegar. And one in our sugar water. Okay, so now it's time for us to make our hypothesis. So we know that they should theoretically get bigger. Which one do you think is going to get the biggest? The mint green. So now we're going to let these sit and we're going to check on our gummy bears in 12 hours to see if they're any different. And we'll be using our control gummy bears to see if they've gotten bigger or not. That's why we can't eat them.
I feel like those ones will not get bigger.
Those ones are not, but we're going to see if these get bigger and how much bigger they get. All right, so Avery, we've talked about osmosis and we've kind of likened it a little bit to like Jell-O, right? Mm-hmm. But we've already made Jell-O, and so it's no fun to just make it again. So I say we make a tres leches cake. Oh. What do you think? So Avery, do you know what tres leches means?
3 milks.
Look at you. Way to go. Even though tres leches isn't exactly like osmosis, it still gives you the same idea because what you do is you make the cake and then you let it soak in the 3 different milks and it pulls from the milk to make the cake a little bit more moist. And just like with the osmosis, you have to be careful not to oversaturate.
What's oversaturate?
When you put too much in and then your cake can't absorb it all, then the cake becomes kind of gross and soggy. So we don't want that to happen. I know. So
we just have to put like this much?
We're going to start with a tiny amount and we're going to let it work its way in. That just depends. We'll get started. Are you ready?
Sure.
Well, let's get our aprons on and let's get started cooking.
Yes.
So there's like a white waxy coating.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah, and it's like flaking off and floating up. You think? Oh, look.
What?
Is this our salt water? Look, there's even...
Vinegar. It's the vinegar water.
No, this is our salty water. Look, on the top, you can kind of see like swirls at the top. Do you see?
Yeah.
How it looks like there's something there? Yeah. That's the waxy coating on your gummy bear coming off.
Check on the other ones. Oh, I see the blue one. That I have one.
The blue one has it too?
See?
The blue ones are regular water, so there's nothing else in it. But you're right, there is. You see it? So, okay. And it's pretty much gone off of your vinegar. Mostly gone. That waxy coating is pretty much still there.
Let me see.
Okay, so our gummy bears have sat for a full 24 hours.
Mom, why do you have that for?
Well, I'm gonna strain it. Which one are we starting with? So you said that the mint green one would get the biggest.
Yeah, but it didn't.
It did not. Actually, I don't even see it anymore.
That's because it already just.
Here, I'm gonna do this.
It already went down.
This is gonna strain. So if there is a gummy bear left,
No gummy bear left. No gummy bear left.
yeah, there's no gummy bear left.
Wait, Mommy, but I saw some physical.
You saw something physical. I did see like a little cloud of where a gummy bear might have been. Yeah, I did too.
But
we did want to do a control gummy bear that was the same color. So we went back and we added a clear gummy bear to each one to see.
Mom?
Yeah. Oh, I can. So this one.
No, I can tell.
Wait.
I can tell the purple one that it's not there. A little bit not there.
I can be gentle because you can still kind of see the outline of the purple one. This is our salty water. Oh, and you can still see them.
Yeah, I can even notice that. It's a little bit left.
Hold it. Yeah. I need you to put it right there like that. They totally lost their shape when we poured them out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Hold on. Leave it just like that. Can you hold it?
They did.
Hold it just like that.
I think we left these two sit for too long.
Okay. Do you remember what that was?
Salt water.
Yes, it was. That was our salty water. Okay.
And I believe there is no more left.
So these are our sugar water. They are bigger, and they still seem to have their shape.
Yeah, but we should check it out. Oh, they did it! They did it! They did it!
They kept their shape. Those are really big. Okay, let me see the plate.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna see if we can transfer them to the plate. That did work. Okay, now I need you to pull out a red gummy bear and a clear gummy bear. Can you do that?
This one.
See them?
It's a little bit yellow.
It's okay. So.
Oh, this one was also yellow. These two are much more bigger than these.
They got a lot bigger, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
And so did these ones.
Okay, wait. All right, we're gonna move our plate. Let's do our last one, and this was regular water, right?
Yeah, and they even got bigger too.
Come on, let's see.
Hopefully it doesn't lose its shape. Ooh.
All right.
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
I'm just gonna put these two.
Give me a blue one, and I'm gonna use this one, even though. So our sugar water and our regular water, both of those got super big. They got super big, and they held their shape.
Wait.
Right?
Can I eat one like that?
No. No.
Please.
But we did notice.
I want to taste how it's big.
But we did notice that each one of them had like a weird waxy coating that every solution ate away. Yeah.
Mhm.
But so that's the thing with osmosis. It doesn't allow all liquid to pass through the membrane, only some liquids.
Okay.
So the ones that it allowed to pass through with sugar water and the regular water, and what happens?
They got bigger.
And then when we use our vinegar and our salt water, it didn't allow it to pass through. So then what happened?
They got none.
It like dissolved and they went away, right?
Yeah. So hey friends, we have our tres leches cake.
We do. We need to put a little bit of whipped cream and strawberries on it. We'll do that later.
But I don't want to put some whipped cream on mine.
You don't want whipped cream?
No.
Okay, well,
I'll just have the strawberries on it.
Let's try the cake first. But before we taste, do you remember the brains at work question?
Yeah.
Okay,
what's the first name of the gummy bears?
What is the original name of gummy bears? And where
I'm
were
a
they
gummy
made?
bear, cause I'm a gummy bear.
That's not it.
So funny,
So,
lucky gummy bear.
But you're kind of close.
I'm gummy bear.
The original name for gummy bears?
Called Gummy Gooby.
Dancing bears. That's their original name.
Dancing bears.
Dancing bears. And
but dancing bears don't even dance.
They were created in Germany.
But the gummy bear does.
Where were they created?
Gummy bear.
Where were they created?
In
Germany. Yes. And
Mommy, I was so close.
And the guy that actually made the gummy bear, he's the founder of Haribo, which is the gummy bears that come in the gold package.
Bow gummy bears?
All the gummy bears. He originally made gummy bears and he called them dancing bears. All right, let's taste our tres leches. We'll take a little piece.
Strawberry, 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 strawberry.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a little piece. It's a big strawberry. Really? Is it any good? Tastes good? It's very moist and sticky.
And very
and really good with strawberries.
I told you.
I bet it would be even better if we had whipped cream.
Mm-mm.
That's how you eat it.
Huh?
That's how you eat the tres leches.
Mm-mm. Well, I'm not eating the tres leches with that.
Okay. Well, while we debate whether or not our tres leches gets a whipped cream topping, you guys enjoy your day. We hope you try out our recipes and the experience. And we will see you guys
later.
Next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to
look at the breath. Bye.
Bye.
And say it with the friends. God loves you too. And God always will love you.